All right. So, hi.
Hi.
We alerted everybody that we're sorry for not having a lot of posts out there today. Today is Saturday. Saturday what? July.
I don't even
I
know.
don't either.
I think the 30th is Monday, so yeah, it would be the 28th.
So we post a little message on Facebook asking if y'all had any questions, and it looks like there are some. So let's take a look. The first one cracked me up because it was, do the chicks like Chick-fil-A?
Love Chick-fil-A. It's really good.
And she's written on that extensively.
I
So,
have a couple times.
yes.
And I actually even reached out to a really good friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, who is a gay man, who is a Republican, and yes, they exist. And that's one thing that really pissed me off is that somebody said, that doesn't, I can't believe you said somebody's, oh, that's hilarious that
Oh, yeah.
you have a gay Republican friend. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Are you that close-minded? And I think you answered that person. Are you the person that believes that all black people have to be
Oh,
Democrats?
yeah. I remember that
Yeah,
comment.
because they're so
Annoying.
open-minded and tolerant. Anyways, so I asked him, I go, listen, how do you feel about this whole Chick-fil-A deal? And he goes, I think his response to me, and I'll paraphrase. He said, I respect the guy because he's true to what he believes.
Mm-hmm.
He's a man of faith. He doesn't hate gays. He just believes in the biblical version of
Marriage.
the definition of marriage.
Right.
And he said, and as a Christian myself, which he is, he goes, I respect that. And I respect the fact that he is staying true to his beliefs. And he said, as a gay man, he said, I've never been disrespected in a Chick-fil-A. They hire gay people.
Yeah. I would love to hear from some of their gay employees.
Yeah.
They need to be more outspoken and just say, this is ridiculous.
I agree. So anyway, so my friend, that's how he felt. That's how he feels.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a gay man. And, I think the whole thing is ridiculous and it's blown completely out of proportion.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people are jumping on this bandwagon of, oh, Chick-fil-A is just dripping in hate. They're not dripping in hate.
They're dripping in goodness and grease.
It really is yummy, yummy chicken. It's like crack. How can you not like Chick-fil-A? But they make a good product. They're a great company. And because they happen to be Christian and they have Christian beliefs, I mean, people are coming out of the woodwork saying that they hate other people. But yet, there's that selective moral outrage of liberals where, they're not mad at Rahm Emanuel having, the fruits of Islam come in and patrol his city.
Yeah.
Even though they're completely anti-Semitic, I mean, where's your outrage there?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
And he said Chick-fil-A doesn't represent Chicago values.
Yeah, but the fruits of Islam, they represent
Chicago has values.
Yeah, I know, really. Chicago values is like an oxymoron, right? So ridiculous. So anyway, so yes, we like Chick-fil-A, and I'll continue to eat there. And bravo to you for standing true to your beliefs. And you know what? Exercising your First Amendment rights.
That's right. That is right. And speaking of rights, Valerie Spivey said, when people talk basic human rights, are they talking about abortion? I would say no.
But and I've changed my stance a lot on that just because I've had miscarriages a lot and a child, and I just look at things in a completely different way as a mother. I think that, and so
ultrasounds have a big thing to do with that, right? I mean, you see how formed an 8-week baby is, and you're like, how do you kill that?
Yeah,
I mean,
I totally agree. And part of it too is, well, I think men and women are different. When you see men in the with talking about abortion, I honestly think men and women are very different. In fact, I think men become fathers the day that a kid is born, and I became a mother the day I got pregnant. Right. I mean, I really did with all 3 of my pregnancies, and I only have 1 kid. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I just your stance changes on things with life experiences. But anyways, back to abortion and liberals. I think that had I known as a 20-something woman what actually happens to a person, that human being, when they take it out of the uterus of a mother, what they do to it is brutal. Yeah. I mean, it's horrifying. And so that I just don't get that. I don't understand how there's like that selective moral outrage where they're so worried about, convicted criminals being killed on death row, but yet what they do to these babies,
I know.
I just don't get it. I won't be able to, I can't wrap my brain around it.
I can't either. It's just wrong. Okay, let's see what other questions we have. I just have to comment on Ralph Nielsen's little comment. He says, "We talk about you two all the time at work.
That's
Something
so
comes
nice.
up and we say, I wonder what the chicks on the right have to say." That is precious.
And
I
he said, "You
love
two are
that.
heaven sent." That's very sweet.
Bless him. Ashley Motor Breath Eccles. Hope I'm saying that right. What are you ladies planning for the summer? Well, it's half over.
Yeah.
But we do.
When you're an adult, you really don't get a summer.
Yeah, it's not like summer
yeah,
vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
But we are going to be taking a girl trip to Bonita Springs, Florida in a few weeks with our great friend Agent J.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be super fun. It's just a long weekend, but it's going to be a nice break. So, warning to you all that like the second weekend, right? Second weekend in August, things are going to be a little light, not quite as busy and active on the site because we will be lounging and drinking and karaoke.
I've never done karaoke, so that's one of the things on my bucket list. I gotta do karaoke because, as you can tell, I probably have such a wonderful singing voice. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Do you want to address this?
Why does the one with the glasses on her head look so evil and sexy at the same time?
So she had glasses on her head in a picture.
I don't think I'm evil.
On Facebook. No, you're not evil.
I'm kind of the bitchy one of the two of us, I think.
Well, but that's not evil.
I'm not evil though. I'm a little more blunt. I have less of a filter. And then my eyes are going bad because I'm getting old. So if you think that's sexy, awesome. Great.